So student, today we are going to derive the second equation of motion by graphical method. Okay, so here we have the graph which shows the time and velocity. Okay, and we all know that the equation of motion which are applicable only for what? Accelerated uniform acceleration only. Okay, everyone.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so see here in diagram we can see that the x-axis, which is called as the time axis, we have represent there the time. Okay, so this is the time axis, and on y-axis we have represented the velocity. Okay, so it is velocity axis. So suppose any object which is starting moving from the point A. See here the point A. So the distance from O to U, yes, O to A will be the initial velocity beta. Will be the initial velocity. Is it? The distance from here to here will be U, and the distance from E to, see here we have the point E. When objects start moving and its velocity increases after certain interval of time, and then it reaches to the final velocity. So final velocity at point B will be from the O to E here. The distance from here to here will be the final velocity, and which is going to be V. Okay, and here again we have, this is nothing but the U, and the distance from here to here will be V beta, and the distance of B to C, the distance from B to C will be what? It is V minus U. Is it? It is V minus U, and we know V minus U is what? It is 80. Is it or not? So I'm just going to write the statement which is given by Newton in order to derive the second equation of motion. So I'm just going to write the statement here. So the velocity time graph, in velocity time graph, in velocity time graph, the area of, see here we have that quadrangle, or it is also called as, see here we have that one, that part, and this is another part. Okay, so in quadrangle we have O, A, D and E. Here we have two structure in between. Here we have one triangle, and here we have one rectangle. So area of quadrangle. Okay, so quadrangle we have A, O, D and E. So I'm just going to write the in velocity time graph, the area of quadrilateral. Quadrilateral. Which one? A, O, it is D, and here it is B. So I'm writing here quadrilateral A, O, D, B gives the value of distance traveled by an object. Gives the value of distance traveled by.
Sir, the area of that quadrilateral is nothing but velocity into time.
No beta, it is not velocity into time.
Is
We are
there any other, sir?
see, we are discussing here the
Yes, sir, it
area
will be velocity.
of that.
Sir, it will be the area, no?
Yes, we are discussing about the area, and
Sir, ultimately it will be velocity and time only. Velocity into time only, right? If it's the area.
no beta. See, we have here it is nothing but a kind of trapezium here we have, and we know one trapezium equals to, yes, so one trapezium equals to one quadrilateral and one triangle. So it gives us information of the distance traveled by an object, and that same question was on your Sunday's test also. Okay, so the area of the quadrilateral AOD dB gives the value of distance traveled by an object. It is not velocity into time, no? Yes.
So one question.
Yes, beta.
So I am confused about like v minus u is equal to 80. How do we got that?
V minus u equals to 80. Oh, beta, it is our first equation of motion that we had derived in last class, beta. V equals to ut is the first equation of motion. So we are not going to discuss 80 here. Just don't forget that. See, here we have this distance is v. Is it or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So beta, let me erase that. Okay. See, this distance is v and this distance is u. And if you want to measure the distance of BC, so you have to subtract u from the v. Is it or not? So v
Yes, sir.
minus u, and in first equation of motion we have derived that it is v equals to u plus 80. So suppose I am transferring that u to another side, will come in negative form. So v minus u equals to 80, like this.
Okay, sir. Got it.
Yes. Okay. So this statement is given by Newton, not by Hemant sir. Huh? Okay. Okay.
Yes.
So in velocity time graph, the area covered by quadrilateral AODB gives the value of distance traveled by an object. Therefore, according to the statement, what we can write? Area, distance traveled by an object equals to area of quadrilateral, this quadrilateral AODB. Is it? And we know that quadrilateral is equals to one triangle and one rectangle. Is it? See,
Yes,
that
sir.
that quadrilateral equals to one triangle and one rectangle. So I am just separating quadrilateral into one triangle and one rectangle. Therefore, or we can write or distance equals to area of triangle. Which is the triangle here? It is ABC.
ABC.
Yes, ABC plus area of quadrilateral. Which one? ACDO. Yes, AODC. AODC. Understood that, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Now we are going to place the values for that. So we know distance is what? Distance is represents by S. Is it? Equals
Sir?
to. Yes.
Sir means here there B to C is there in the diagram. He showed that it is V minus U equals to 80.
Yes.
It is
Yes.
actually B minus U, sir, or it's V minus U.
It is V minus U.
That's it, sir.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So now distance S equals to area of, we know the formula of area of triangle. It is half into base into height. So I'm writing here S equals to half into base. What is the base? It is AC. Is it? And what is
Yes.
height? Height is BC. Height is
X.
BC. Plus we have area of quadrilateral. What is the area of quadrilateral? Length into breadth. So what is the length? Length is OT or OD here. If it is D and here it is O, so it is OD beta, OD. Is it?
Yes,
OD
sir.
into length into breadth. So what is breadth? It is AO, yeah, OA we can take. OA. Understood that one?
Yes,
we have
sir.
we have just placed the formula of triangle, which is half into base into height, and the formula for area of quadrilateral, which is length into breadth. That's all. So now we are going to place the values for that. So s equals to, we have half into, what is AC? What is AC? The distance from A to C here. This is the distance which is equals to t, time. Is it?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So I am writing here t into, what is BC? See, here we have BC. We have already written over here. It is V minus U. That one. It is V minus U. Is it?
Yes, sir.
Sir, it's 80.
Ah, yeah. Instead of BC, we can write 80. Yes, we can write 80 also. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So I am writing here 80. Then we have positive sign. So positive. What is again OD? OD.
T.
Yes, again T. Good. And what is OA? OA.
U.
Yes.
Initial velocity.
Yes. Now we are going to multiply that. So it is S equals to, it is half. See, 80 into T is 80 square beta. It is AA T square. And T into U is UT. So by rearranging that, if we are going to rearrange that, we will get S equals to UT plus half of AT square. Understood that? This is the second equation of motion. This is the second equation of motion. That means the statement which is given by Newton was correct. Is it?
Yes, sir. So one question.
Yes, beta.
Sir, instead of UT, can we write TU?
Yes, we can write, but in equation of motion, see, TU and UT will be the same. If you will write 5 into 4, you will get 20, or you can write 4 into 5, again you will get 20. The thing is the same. Is it?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. So now yesterday we had question, Sai Charan was in last lecture, Sai Charan asked that if suppose we will take velocity 0, then what will be the second equation of motion? So this is the first equation, huh? Uh-oh. This is the first equation, beta. So Sai Charan, now we are going to understand if initial velocity will be 0. Suppose any object which start moving through from the initial velocity 0, then so let u equals to 0. If u equal to 0, then the second equation of motion will become s equals to 0 into t plus half of at square.
It will
So
be x is equal to half 80 square.
yes, yes. So 0 into t means 0. Therefore, we can write here s equals to half of at square. So if initial velocity of an object will be 0 and after time t, it attains the final velocity v, then the distance can be calculated by using half of at square only. Okay, if we will know acceleration and time, we can calculate the distance. Understood, everyone?
This diagram is only for the reference that how we got x. I say. So means this diagram.
This is the diagram that we have drawn on velocity time graph that we have understood before also.